see, I'm hearing that echo. I don't think it's an echo per se from, it's like, it's picking up. Anyway, if you hear an echo, if it's real bad, let me know. Hello, I am watching the chat. Good evening and salutations on Restream. So I am not on YouTube, Mama Swift, because I got the camera. Hello, and then hello. All right, so I'm gonna do my best to watch Kimberly and Anna and Barbara Riggle Baker and Linda and Trish. Sometimes it doesn't show me screen names. Debdow, hi baby. Hello baby. Tina and Laura Block Ministry. Ronell, hi baby. Welcome in, sweetheart. Erica, hi. Hi, Erica. So I've been working for a living. This is the cake. I was working on this one. I'm still on the first repeat. And then this is set up and ready. This is the side piece that I'm using, the Afghan yarn from It's Raining Yarn. So I did our setup rows. So I am ready. I have put this, we are ready. We're ready to go to the pattern. That's what we're going to do tonight. But I'm going to wait till everybody kind of skirts in here. I had a very long day at work. It's okay, Linda Padilla. Just come and keep me company. Emotional support. Oh, and I did. That's okay. I have Scarlett O'Henra. I brought Scarlett. But did you guys see I made Penelope Featherington? She's downstairs. Good, no echo. So it's just me. Sorry, my lips are chapped. So I hope everybody's having a wonderful Monday fun day. I don't know, Diva Chino. I have my iPad. Maybe it's the iPad's making me look all so fresh and so clean. I did just get out of the shower. I do have a light on. Normally, I do not have that light on. I normally don't have that light on. So that's probably why. I was trying to make lots of light here. Page are we starting on? I don't know what page you're starting on, but I'm starting. The page I'm starting on is right here. So, like I said last week, is get your setup rows. Do it raglan style, like our fuzzy butt helped us. If it's ruffling a bit, then you might be adding stitches. Take your corners down to, instead of 2 double crochets, just do 1 for a couple if it's getting too ruffly. See, because look, mine's not ruffly. It's coming this what Fuzzy Butt said is you do this like a raglan. It's like the yoke of a raglan. So you don't want it ruffling. It's also, flat like a blanket. You see, mine's not ruffling. It's flat. Okay, oops, I keep bunking that. So I have to come over here. So yeah, that's where I did that. Here, let me show you. So what I did is I took the pattern. I've been writing all over this thing. So let's see, sis short. So what I did, you see my notes, it's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. I'll go like this. You don't need to see my face. So these rows here were on Sis Love, where you have all the little poof stitches, the little puffies. That's what I used, just back and forth. Oops, let me get so you can see good. That's what I did in here. So you can see the little poofy rows. I did a bunch of poofy rows, and then I did I got to finish with my poofy rows. And then in the pattern, I wanted to then start on this section of sis. Okay, makes sense. So I knew right here on this setup row, it needed to be multiples of like 19 with the corners. So that was 19, 20, 21. No, but we said we had to have it multiples of 5. Um, so the first section where I got this is page 5. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, on the pattern. Again, just using this, how do I say, this technique here. I didn't do these shell stitches, but I wanted to use these solid rows right here for my setup rows. So that's what I did. And like I was telling you, I just wanted to do enough. This one I did 6 inches. On the mini cake, I did more like 15. I wanted this to be a little bit, because it's for me. This one's not for me. So the person that gets it isn't necessarily going to be a big girl like me. So I'm sorry if it's not showing up real well. But again, like I said, this is not a tutorial. I'm just showing you what I did, all of the work, all of the math, all of the blood, sweat, tears of ripping it out and just trying, learning raglan. It was all of just trying different things. And trust me, this one right here, I've started this one twice. I had to rip it back. I mean, I only ripped back this far, but it was like you said, it was starting to go wonky. These corners were starting, I was doing too many increases. So then, like I said, now today, we're ready for this side piece to come over here to, this is is that going to be page 6? And I'm just kind of using this repeat here to kind of guide me. Now, this here is setting you up for the border, but I really liked just being able to to keep my place. I mean, you can come over here, you can see where I was doing it. This is what I used to make this one. You can see I just kept repeating this orange section. The pink is where I left it out. And I just kept repeating this section, here and here. But this right here is what I'm really going for. Are this where the yellow and the orange is, okay? So that's on cis. So the body of mine is going to be cis. This is Sis Love short. This is also would be a beautiful one. Again, here I went out to here, and I believe it was 21 stitches. So on this one, you started out here and started doing the setup rows and then just went into cis. No, I'm sorry, this is Sis Love. And what makes it cis, the difference between cis and Sis Love is cis has a bunch of just these pineapples, and Sis Love has the little poof stitches. Now, I didn't want to use a lot of poof stitches because they take up a lot of yarn. So I just did a little bit in the top, and now I'm going to go into Sis. Now, let me come back to I'm sure there's a bunch of questions. Let me go back. I'm sure Mama Swift. Okay, so you guys, ruffling. Okay, good. Okay, so let me see here. Let me have a little sip. It's been a really long day today, guys. I had clocked out of work, had a shower, shoved a bison burger or a venison burger. Do we have bison or venison? Venison burger in my mouth and ran up here trying to get these cameras to work. But if you can, I mean, if this is working okay, I can see the chats okay. I just don't know what's happening on YouTube. If it's glitchy, if the sound is bad. See, the sound is coming off of this phone, not, so I have to keep trying to do tutorial voice where I keep my octaves lower because I'm really close to the microphone. But I don't like, I don't like not being able to see my chat. Chitty chat. Okay, so but here you can see where I've started. There's our the first rows of the actual pattern. So this I've started on this today that we're gonna do this. I don't know, maybe let me try this one. You don't need to really see me, right? I'm down here on way down at the bottom, but I want this to be bigger. Is that good? I think you can. Does that look like I'm close enough? It's fine. It's fine. Stitches will know what to do. Let's see. Okay, centered up. I want to be able to see that. Okay. So what I did is I transitioned. I wanted to do, there's a lot of back loop work in this one. So that's where I utilized the back loop row to switch my colors. Now, I personally, with experience in doing these kind of shawls with color changes, I don't like to do back loop. I like to do third loop, because then when you go around the loop, it's like you can see the other color below and it makes another hard line. But I really wanted this transition to be really blunt and just move on. So I go through the third loop. So just little modifications as you get moving and get into, trying things where you say, I am so tired of, back post double crochets. Well, nobody says you have to do that. You can always do double crochets. You can play with things. Like sometimes I don't want to do singles. I don't like singles. I'll turn them into half doubles. So, all right. So what I've got here, let me see. So I like to come over here. Where's my, oh shoot, hold on. Field trip. I like to come over here and it just kind of helps me. I know that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chains, and then I'm going to skip 3 stitches. Sometimes I'll put the little 3 right there. But then over here, I'm only skipping 2. Is it? No, I am skipping 3. Thank goodness for erasable ink. So much. Okay, so we're single crocheting there, and we're going 1, 2, 3, and then we're skipping 3 there. Okay, so they're all skipping 3, and then we have 2 chains. That's also another good thing to get into the habit of. This will help you when, to not go sideways in your row. Look at your row ahead of time. I'm going to look at here. Okay, so I see in my corners, every corner has 5 double crochets in it, okay? And then I know that right out of the corners, I'm going to single crochet into that first stitch. I'm going to chain 5, skip 3, single crochet into the next, chain 2, skip 3, 5 double crochets, chain 2, skip 3, and so on and so forth. Always knowing that we've got 5 doubles in the corners. So there, I just went through that. So I kind of have a game plan. I kind of looked at the track before I drove it, okay? So I test drove that car before I bought it. I was going to look at it. I'm going to look at the manual. I'm going to see. I'm going to break it down. All right, so let's see. I have some stitch markers. Again, if you're going to wear this poncho, one more thing before I get into the brass tacks. Oh, Monica, I'm sorry. I haven't really started yet. I've just been giving tips and tricks and stuff. So, but if you're going to wear this poncho like a poncho, and this is going down the front, then that's where you're going to take your measurements, okay? So right now on this, I'm measuring at about 9. That is unstretched. I haven't really done much, just right off of that row. I'm at 9. Here it's only about 5, okay? So if you're gonna wear it this way, more like drop top, crop top, then, you know, you might wanna do some more rows, okay? To make this a little longer if you're gonna make it go sideways, okay? So there we go. Let me put those. There goes the okay stuff again. Hold on, reset, stop that. Why? What is this okay thing? Do you know I went back to one of my first tutorials? I did it then too, okay? So silly. It's like I do it instead of saying but I say too. So who am I joshing here? Okay. Ready, set, go. So here we are. Now I have counted this and I need 19. It's telling me that I need 19 because there's 19 per repeat on each side. Okay. So I made sure that I had, what did I say? It was 27. I think there was 3 repeats. Yeah. So it's 57, 67, whatever. Just count where you want to start and make sure that you have enough stitches in the row. Okay. And that's what I did. These last ones here, I was like, oh, I need an extra. So I did an extra increase in these corners to get me where I needed. So there would be a proper amount of stitches to get us going. Okay. Now it's obvious when I say the okay. It's all the things. It's okay. It's hi, Marcy Lynn. Hello to everyone coming in. Marsha Lee, Vivian. There's my hello. Okay. There's my corner, and this corner, don't look at this corner because I did have to make an adjustment and I added an extra increase. So, but to start this off, I'm going to start in the center of the corner because I like to go up my corners. So if the center is 5 double crochets, then I'm going to do 3 doubles. So at the end, when I come back around, I'll do 2 doubles and slip stitch into that third one, making my corner. Okay. 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 Ngr. It's like the ngr thing. I can't even. 1, 2, 3. So I got my first double, which I've done as a chain 3. Yep. So we're going to do 2 more doubles. And again, this is not a tutorial, you guys. I am just showing you what I'm doing. So there, like I did half my corner, like I said. And here, coming right out of this, what they say, there's no chain. Okay, I'm going to get my tail out of the way. I'm going to find my little hidden stitch. Don't miss your hidden stitch coming out of those corners. See, folks, I wasn't going to fuss around about that, so I didn't want to rub it in because my Wonder Twin is not happy, but what? We did that daggum thing, made history. I was proud of those boys. They did a good job, but I was really sad for that Patriots quarterback. What a sweet young man he was. He ain't done. He ain't done. Okay, so I'm going to get my single crochet in there, and then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip 1, 2, 3. Get my other single. There's the 2. And 1, 2, 3, and then my 5. Okay, there we go. And that's all I'm going to do is I'm going to repeat. This pattern does not know that I haven't been doing this for 25 rows. Okay, so I'm just, as far as it's concerned, I'm on this row and there's no missing nothing. So just do it as your pattern is telling you, whatever pattern you're using. That's 4. Yeah, you won the coin toss. But oh, my Njigba, he was so ready to be MVP. He would have been MVP if he didn't get hurt at the end there. But that's okay because the kid that got it was he really did some stuff, and he did some good work throughout the season. Mama Swift. That's okay. It was a good game. Did you guys see the alternate halftime show by Kid Rock? We may have gone and watched that instead. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to talk about it because it's going to be controversial, and you know it is. So we won't talk about it. The Hun Bunnies. You know what? I don't think so. I don't agree that guys played like crud. That was a good game. You know, a lot of those scores were answered. I mean, they stepped up. They were playing ball. We just played better ball. Seahawks. What? She's gonna be like, I'm leaving. Okay, well, now that you know what? When I'm doing these setup rows, I can go back to this and maybe we could just see each other. There. Because I don't think I need all this extra stuff. Were you guys, or unless you guys were watching what I was doing. I can put it back if you were watching what I was doing. You don't want to see my face. That's right. I don't know what I'm thinking. Oh, then maybe this camera view is a little closer. No, that other one was. That one is. That one looks closer. Hi, Susan Burke. No, Mama Swift. But yeah, this is going to be, I think this is going to be so pretty. I can't wait for these colors to start gradiating. Oops, I lost my place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, I'm yakking at the jaws. See, if Mama Swift was up here, she could read the chat to me. I should have some music or something. It's quiet time. Mama Swift, you should come up here. No, I'm sure she's tucked up, snuggled in bed, waiting for me to get done with it so she can turn the lights off and go night-night. Because then she'll be back up at 2 o'clock in the morning. I can't. I've been trying to go to bed early. You see how it's starting to... Those are where our little pineapples are going to come off of. What'd you guys think about luck? Oh, here comes Andrew. Hi, Andrew. Mimi Tam Tam. Hi, baby. Oh, you guys, thank you for gifting the memberships. Yeah, it's time for sexy phones. Hold on, let me get it. See, maybe I do need to get up. I didn't get up enough today. My body hurts. Let's move. Okay, here we go. Here's my favorite. One more. At least you know I'm telling the truths when I tell you I get up. Oh, no. Thank you guys for the gifted memberships. Thank you, Andrew. I can't. Did you see who got them? I can't see in the streamer. It shows me that some people got memberships, but it didn't tell me who, what, where, when. Who, what, where, when. Thank you, Mimi Tam Tam. Hi, Jerry. Welcome to whoever the members. I think someone will say. Hi, Diana. Hello. Hello, Kimberly. You're back. Why does that keep turning up? iPad, stop it. Okay, what else do we have going? Luck of the draw. I put my 5 for 5 on timeout. I had to put it on timeout. Thank you, Andrew. Right? I couldn't do it without you guys. For real though. I am only as strong as my weakest member. Villager. That didn't roll out right. I am only as strong as my weakest villager. It's like we like a chain. We gotta be strong together. I appreciate you. I'm hoping this is gonna. I hope people think that it's a nice member treat month because I have. Ooh, I just found a mistake. Stop it. See? I was like, something didn't look right. And if it doesn't look right, it usually isn't. See? Missed my little space right there. Get off my feet. I'm trying to watch that chat a little bit. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, see, I forgot the little space there. It's really easy to get distractified, man. Yeah, hi, Andrew. Oops. What did everybody have for supper tonight? I had a really, really yummy supper. My husband treated me. We were supposed to go out for sushi for the birthday. That's what we do in our family. The birthday person gets to pick what we have for supper and what their dessert's going to be. And I chose, I always chose sushi. I always choose sushi. It's just either that or Thai food. Well, I do Vietnamese too, but usually Asian food. And TJ wasn't feeling well this morning, so we decided not to go out, but my honey made a wonderful meal. 2, 3, 4, 5. He did ground venison burgers with peppered bacon and avocado and potato salad and corn on the cob. And it was delightful. And for lunch, he made me homemade egg salad. So good. I am in pickle heaven today. So I had a really nice meal. In fact, I was only able to eat like half of it. I got a couple of bites of each thing. Oh, and then some, they're not the Mariners hot dogs. I think they're the Bavarian meat. They're not the bratwurst. I thought I put that on silencio. Oh, I know why it messaged me, because she's on my friends list. Okay, Mama Swift just lost her internet, so I don't believe any of my other mods are here. So I'm gonna just do my best to keep an eye. Roast veggies. I'm a veggie girl. I really do love veggies through and through. Love me a good love me a good veggie. Does anybody else do that? Count why they stitch? I think I've gotten so in the habit of counting why I stitch so people won't talk to me. My family's infamous for like just coming in and starting off a conversation, not like seeing, like not reading the room. So I count out loud, and now sometimes I find myself doing it and I don't even realize. It's like, why am I counting out loud? There is no one here. This camera's, it's shaking. Hold on. I want to try to. Okay. I know, right? I was like, see, I have this thing. I love, just like when you have mashed potatoes and gravy, I have to have corn. I love corn in my mashed potatoes and gravy. I am the same way with potato salad. I love potato salad and like Ruffles potato chips. What did my honey do? He brought me a bag of Ruffles and made me some potato salad and stuff. So he spoiled me rotten. Ooh, rainbow carrots, broccoli, bell peppers. See, I can't do the nightshade. I can't. Bell peppers jack me. They've been jacking Lexi too. I I don't know what it is about bell peppery stuff. They're nightshade family. It's some people just cannot. It's almost like not strawberry allergy. It just really messes with my digestion. And I love bell peppers. Bell peppers and hummus. I used to love to use the bell pepper as a vessel because I can't do crackers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not outwardly. Yeah, I do. I do. I count outwardly. I think also it's also practicing for when I'm doing tutorials too. It's practicing, saying the stitches as I'm going along. I use as a time to practice. Trying not to say MK. Really, they bother you too. Yeah. At first, when Lexi told me that she's all, I can't do the bell peppers anymore. It's the nightshades. Anything that are in the nightshade family really bother her. And I was like, nah, what did I do? I ate some hummus and bell pepper one day with some carrots, and I had celery, a little crudité. I did a little charcuterie board with the crudité. And the next day, I thought I ate cheesecake. My stomach was mad. I didn't go anywhere that day. TMI. I'm just coming up on the first corner. And my Char was my Char here? Char, you're still here? She said she was ruffling. Yeah, you can always do decreases instead of doing 2 doubles in the corners. Just do 1 and then chain 2 and 1 double. But you got to do that a couple of times or it'll throw your counts off. 2, 4. Yeah, ruffling usually means you're adding or your tension is too tight. You can loosen up. Now, this calls for an E. I'm using an H. So it went from 4 to 5. That's 2 hook sizes. I went up. Tomatoes, not so much. I love tomatoes. Any kind of tomato either. Tomato sandwiches are my favorite. with a little bit of onion. But yeah, no, Lexi, she said that the tomatoes have been bothering her. If tomatoes start bothering me, I'm not gonna eat anymore. Avocado's been bothering me a little bit, making my lip feel a little weird. 1, 2, 3, when I eat it. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right there, and now I'm coming to my corner. The corners will get, is there no? That's right, there is no chain, so just the single crochet and then in 5 doubles. Hi, Shelly. 5, 2, 4, 5. And then, oops, see, I almost skipped a stitch right there. You got to really watch your stitches coming out of these corners. See that? You can, if you pull this apart, you can see what's in your corner. And you can see that post, and there's a stitch right above it. So that's where my single crochet needs to go. If not, it would have thrown that whole row off. Hold on, I almost missed it. See, I told you, even I make mistakes sometimes. And I've been doing this a long time. Okay, so there's the first row. What time is it? Holy crap. So you can just kind of see what I'm doing. It's exactly what the pattern is, but the pattern doesn't know that that hole is there. But you know what, though? I just saw that happy wife, happy life, but happy spouse, happy house. It just doesn't have to be gender specific with that one. Oh no, Lorini Beanie. Are you okay? Well, good morning and salutations. I hope you had a good nap. Okay. This is the one I always want to do the 2 chains out of that corner, but it's not. It's 5. 1, 2, 5. Skip 3. 1, 2, 3. Get my. Okay. Rhythm of Resilience. Did you? Oh, it's beautiful. Isn't it beautiful? In fact, you guys didn't get to see my Rhythm of Resilience because it was in the bag that didn't make it to Nancy in time for her to show it. And she didn't have time to open the bag. It was so cute. If you watch Lynette's video, you can see at the very end, he jumps in the bags, and then there's a lady that walks through the center of the camera view into where the blankets are, and she's carrying my purple bag. And I was like, oh, that's where the Rhythm of Resilience was. You guys didn't get to see it. And of course, my stupid butt forgot to take pictures of everything. I just was so wanting to get the blankets out. I totally forgot to take pictures of some of them. Oh, that just means I'm going to have to make them again. That was the pink one with the black jelly bean. It was really pretty. It turned out good. I was very proud of that one. But yeah, what was it? 7,440 blankets to date. And this is 2027 will be year number 5. It's been 5 years, you guys. Well, we can't say 5 years because we're just going into the 5th year. So we've been doing Boggy for 4 years. That is so crazy to me. It was really wonderful to see people putting in their notes that they got their yarn from It's Raining Yarn. I was so happy to see all of his hard work. I mean, he sent out, I think he said 100,000 yards worth of yarn. It was enough for over 100 blankets, I think is what he sent out. So I'm really hoping to see people that received his yarn to get their 2027. I'm calling my hashtag is Boggy Style 2027. And I say 2027 because that's the year that we take the blankets. This is like the collection. What would you say? I guess you could say 2026, 2027, but it confused people last year when I said, Boggy Style 2026. They're like, but we're 2025. It's like, listen to the restrictions. 1, 2, 3. It did, Kimberly. Yeah, Nancy, she called me when she was driving there. Again, we were all really sad that I didn't get to go, especially because they were delivering on my birthday. That would have been really cool. But yeah, there was no way. I have to still get my enhanced ID before I can travel. So that's later this month. But it was 6, what? 369. Damn, you're fine. Oh shit. Yeah, that is funny. I know it's because if I say anything about the 6-7, my kids are like, "Mom, stop. Mom, no." I'm like, "What? What's wrong?" Yeah, but it was cute. Nancy, she they were pulling out of the driveway and the mailman pulled up and she saw the purple bag and she pulled over and ran back to get it. I was like, "You did not have to do that." And she's like, yes, I did. And then she called me and she's like, "I can hold it if you want me to unbox it." And I was like, no, it's not even about that. Keep them together. Go ahead. I don't want you to have to store them for a year. There were some really pretty blankets in that bag, though. Just saying. I think there was you guys didn't get to see it. It was Boulders in the River. It was my Sweet Marshmallow Kiss. It was she unboxed my Nana June. It was a peak, 2 of the peak my, so it was a pique my interest, a luck of the draw, resilience. Yeah, there was some really pretty blankets in there. But y'all saw me make them, so it's all good. You know what they looked like. I guess I do have that. I do have when I showed them. I just didn't take pictures. I'll try to be better about that this coming year. Take pictures of stuff. I'm hoping there's an area over there. I have a really nice table. And I want to have that so I can spread out and really take nice pictures of things. Excuse me. I'm really stitching tonight, Stitches. The last time I got maybe a row done. That was so funny. Yeah, so Boggy unboxings will be on hold until August. Right now, let's see. So we'll have on Monday nights, we'll do this. We'll work on the Blonchos. Thursday nights, we'll go back and forth between this house and Mama Swift's house for luck of the draw. Let's get it LOTD. And let's see. And then again, the luck of the draw drops at 7 a.m. on Thursday mornings. And then we have our Saturdays. And that will be our morning show. Brunch, breathe, and a little bit of stitching. I'm going to try to do a little more focus on the days, like, so you guys know what the topics are going to be and like what I'll be working on, just in case it's something that you don't care. Like today, there's some people that won't care to watch this. I'm not the bubble making jokes and over the top. I'm trying to speak a little quieter. And as I said, I am in tutorial mode. Motion detected. 3rd floor breach. So good. So good. So good. Do, 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 do. I'm going to get 2 sides done. What time is it? Oh, goodness. It's already almost time, you guys. Monday. Fun day, fun day. Day 4, 5. Trying to watch. I don't think that the chat's not moving. Is this thing on? Did you guys fall asleep? Are you sleeping times? Oh, and George I think we think he's either cutting some big teeth or he's got his first cold. My boy, and he was Mimi, Mimi. And Mimi is milk, and Tata is me. He says Lita, and it's a ta, and he says Mimi, and he wants his milk. I just wanted to hold him. He was just like, Lita. You could totally tell he did not feel good. He was not having it. I hope mommy rests when he rests. Right, Shell? Right, Shell Bells? That's all we can do. That's all we can do. Honey is officially retired. It's fantastic. I love, love, love having him home. He's spoiling the bejesus out of me. If I would have known how wonderful it was to have a house husband, I would have had this happen a long time ago. No, don't get it twisted though. But he's still working part-time. Right now they have him working. They're going to need to drop him down even further. But, hi, Grandpa! And, but he's really enjoying having, being home in the morning. Like, he's home by lunchtime. And it's been so nice just having him move about the house, and I really enjoy it. There's a whole new light in his eyes. A whole new light in his eyes, and I'm absolutely just like there for it. Okay, let me get my 2, and then I'm gonna, oop, see? Did I do that on the other side? I did. No, I didn't. I always want to put 2 chains out of that corner, and there isn't. Oops. Hold on, I messed that one up. You are enjoying my listening. Okay. Yeah, I just figured I used to love watching Crochet a Clock. Do you guys remember Stephanie? She did this a lot, but she didn't do this secondary. Oh, maybe she did do the secondary camera where you could see her and she could talk, and then you would have down here. And I used to love to watch her crochet. It wasn't like, for one time she was just doing a block stitch blank baby blanket with a really tiny hook and tiny yarn. And it was beautiful, but I used to love to watch her crochet. And I had a couple of people, say they liked this when I do this. So there I go, putting the 2 chains. So I thought I would do it. And I wanted to help her get started, And there was a couple people, Linda, had asked to show me what you did. And I was like, okay. 3. Oops. Oh yeah, I'm getting really tired. Okay, so I am going to end. I got halfway through. Oops. I got halfway through, so you can just kind of see what I'm doing. Just doing this. I'm just repeating, and that's all I'm going to keep doing. I'm going to keep repeating until this is gone, and then I'll go into the next color. And I have like 6 shades. That's one thing that's so wonderful about Hirschner's is their color palettes. You can make your own ombres. Can I bring them up here? Let's see, I'll show you. Oh, look at 24 months. It's been 2 years. Shut up, Linda. Linda, listen. Hold on, a little sexy phone. Let's see. So I pulled a bunch. This is, again, what I love about Hirschner's yarn. Oh, let me do that. You don't need to watch me anymore. Let's see. So this is the one I'm using right now. But look at, oh, do it like this so it looks. There's what I had left of that one. There was just a little bit. I couldn't get all the way back around. Okay. And see, so those are my colors that I'm going to use. So the next one will be these. I'll go through these and then we'll go through the browns. So it's going to be really cool. Going to be really cool. I hope. We'll see. You know, I'm just trying things too, playing with color work. That's what I so love about the Afghan yarn. It really is like Hirschner's Big Twist, where they really have color palettes that you can gradate in different hues and tones, and I can't wait. It's going to be great. But yeah, I had never used this before. I'd never seen it before. Now it is very like if you start frogging it, look, it's sticking to me. It's very staticky. But I have seen people, and I don't do it. I don't necessarily need to, but you hold the yarn and pull it through a laundry sheet, a dryer sheet, and that helps. It helps with the static clean. I don't like to use dryer sheets because my skin I get that dermatitis real. The fragrances mess with my skin. So yeah, thank you, my diva chino licious. I do. It's Diva Chino, but I call her Diva Chino. And I'm sticking to it until she tells me to stop. She's like, my name is, it's D. That's the first initial. And then is it Vacino? She's like, no, it's just Vacino. Oh. But yeah, I'm definitely going to get some rest. Hi, Cindy, sweetheart. Love you, doll. Arms around you, sis. Hope you're feeling good. I know you've been really struggling. I think that's it, darlings. I'm going to hit the hay. Kitty, purr, meow, meow. Hi, kitty. Thank you for your beautiful words earlier today, too. I really needed to hear that. And she said some really sweet things to me. Oh, Miss Kitty. Oh, I said Miss Kitty. Kitty Lane always says beautiful things. She's very kind heart. Oh, does the humidifier do that? Yeah. Well, where I'm at, if you use humidifiers, you will cause organic growth. Are you working on a poncho? Brr. Yay! Hi, Lise. Hi, Nikki. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm ready to go. I'm going to go eat the other half of my sandwich, my burger, and I have 3 ruffles left to finish my potato salad through the beeswax. Oh, yeah. Did you show how you did the neck hole? Yes. Yes. I was having problems with the cameras, but all I did, I'll go over it real quick for you, Monica. I did a Mama Swift foundation. You can do just a chain, it doesn't matter. But I needed multiple, what did our fuzzy bus said, do multiples of 4, so you have your corners. And then I just kept doing raglan style until for my setup rows. And now this color is where we have just started the pattern. You know what? Somebody else had said if I could do a real quick tutorial on how I started that. And all I did is I did 28 foundation double crochet clusters, which in each of those clusters you will put 3 stitches. So there's 28 of them. So that's 28 times 3. So if you do that, and again, you really want to just make sure that that hole will go over your head. So do your measurements. It's all about, it's all about those measurements. You know, you have to measure, measure, measure. So you get your thing, go around your head, and you don't want it too tight. You know, you want it to be able to go over. See, like I said, I'm right at 22. So 22 for me is right around, with the worsted weight, it's right around 60 stitches. But this is some tiny 2 weight. It's a 2 weight. So it took a lot. It took more. So I did, I think it was 72. I don't even, I had my mathing written down. Did that make sense? I hope that made sense. Like I said, it's really difficult for me to do a tutorial because it's someone else's pattern. And when I tried to do it with my own pattern, that pattern wasn't made for that. It wasn't lacy. I wasn't ready for it. I just, especially because I didn't want to waste this yarn and my Aberdeen wool cake, my Aberdeen mini cake that I made. But we'll keep doing it. We'll keep doing it. Again, I'm learning too. I had to teach myself how to do this. Like I said, it was all, just trying. Like I said, you get that measurement of how big you need that starting chain. Make your starting chain and measure it. And then you just need to do increases until you get the amount of stitches that you need to start your pattern, which, like I said, mine was multiples of 19. So I did, what was it? 67 stitches, I think is what it was, around the edge. So with Mama Swift's foundation, you start off with 3. It's multiples of 3 in those because you put 3 stitches in each one. But as you get, I had to do increases to change my numbers a little bit. Thank you. This one is her name is Denise. She won this. This was the original one that I did with its sis. And it's made using the cotton cakes, the little 2-weight cotton cakes. But thank you. Yes, and it's, again, a combination of sis and sis love blanket. Thank you, Kimberly. Okay, I'm going. Thank you guys so much for humoring me with this. I'm glad I could share this with a few of you, and hopefully it made it easier for someone to start. But just try. If you have to frog, you have to frog. I've frogged twice. Like I said, I've started this. That's the 3rd time. You just have to do it. I did the work. You got to do the work. The pattern for this, yes, it's called the sis. It's called the Sis Love blanket. Sis, and it's got 2 different patterns in it. There's sis and sis love. They're two different patterns. And when you buy this blanket, you get both. And it's by Sis Homemade. I've been putting in the description boxes, so you can go check it out. So it's the one word, sis, S-I-S, like sister, homemade, sis homemade. And they're sisters out of Poland, and they do everything. I mean, they do their patterns in almost every language known to man. Graphs, written, and the graphs and the written, and they also have tutorials. They have a YouTube channel. And it's dubbed. They have the subtitles because of course they do it in Polish. I thought they did some tutorials in Dutch too, I thought. But yeah. Ziggy! Hi Zigs. Let's see what else. I can't think that's it. All right. So the next time I will see you guys is Thursday night. And we will be at somebody's house. Mama Swift's, my house. If it's not here, it's there. I'll try to put it up a couple days ahead of time. We were at her house last time because Donna came on. So we'll be at my channel this Thursday. I forgot about our Donna Antignano. You should go check out that live. Just saying. Is that over? It might be over. Shiitake mushrooms. It might be over. I thought she was going to give it a week. If she gives it a week, you guys have time. So go look at last week's Stitching After Dark over on Mama Swift's channel. She lost her internet, or I'd ask her. I'm almost positive that's still going on. Okay. All right. Thank you guys for being here. We'll see you on the flip side. Okay. Bye. It's not doing it. Oh, that's because I'm on the wrong device.